What's up, mates? This is Samir tonight. Welcome to a different video. This video here is going to be a tutorial on how to make note block songs the way I've been doing them. Someone was, two people have asked me on my videos, and I figured now would be a good time to actually try and do this. Here, as you'll see on my screen, I have a song, Final Fantasy VII. Goodnight Until Tomorrow. It's that song that plays basically when you go to sleep in an inn or something like that. I'll play it real quick just so you guys know. It's a pretty quick song, so it shouldn't take me very long to make. But I just gotta kind of go with it step by step what I do to make the song. And someone actually asked me for this on Facebook, on my Facebook page. So yeah, I'll do this for you now during the tutorial, and I'll have the file for you, and it will also be uploaded to, or added to my song world, so you guys can listen to that there. Anyway, so let's see. The first thing is I always have my, because I have almost like no musical talent whatsoever, I use these Synthesia videos to kind of get to know where, what notes to play, and you know, just it helps. This is the only way I get to know what notes play, and you know, when should they play. Obviously there's limits because some songs play faster than others. They have different speeds for songs, I should say. So anyway, the first thing is you want to have, besides the song, is also note block, Minecraft Note Block Studio. This is what I use to make all my songs, and I have the latest version, so good. Let's just create a new song, and this, I'm just going to make this smaller so we can actually see both at the same time here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so here we are. This is the program, and basically you can use any note. These are the notes in white. Here are the notes that are available in Minecraft to use. Minecraft, the note blocks are only on a 2-octave set, so there's only 2 octaves you can use, which is basically 1 or 0 to I believe F4 here, and then again to this one, but then they have an extra key. I don't know, whatever. That basically, it's F#3 to F#5 on this thing, but you basically have an F# all the way to the 3rd F# in Minecraft when you are trying to adjust notes and stuff like that. And then you can, while you're doing that, say that's the way you want to play this note, you can change the different notes. So you have the standard piano, the wood bass, double bass, and then the drum, the bass drum, and then you have the snare drum, and then you have the ticks. So piano, bass, I'm not really sure how to describe that. Snares is a snare, if you're familiar with music equipment, like drum set, and then a click is like a, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but anyway, for the most part, in my songs, I only use these 2 instruments. The way I do it in my videos, whenever I'm using a song like this, is that I'll try and because I only have 2 octaves, obviously, right? I try and place down where are my beginning of my octave and the end of my octaves. Because this here, if I look up a little bit further during the song, no need to play it. The furthest song to the left is this note here. And if I move down a little bit, this note here, this happens to be the very last note also. And the very last note to the right is over here. That's a little bit, that's more than 2 octaves. So let's see, 1, beginning of it the 2nd, and the end of the 3rd octave, well, beginning of 3rd. So pretty much that's the 2 octave limit for Minecraft, right? And then, you know, you'd have a little extra, and then, so you have 1 extra octave here, and then another extra octave. what I like to do is any octave that needs to be lower, I'll use the double bass. So if I move up one octave and I'll start off with a double bass, for example, it'll be the second octave of double bass, and then piano, first one of piano, second one of piano, and then a little bit extra. Sometimes, oh, that could potentially work, and if I have extra, I'll go over what I do if sometimes I have a little bit extra past the note. Basically, I'll do like, say, if it's, see, like this is the last note of the octave beginning, right? So if I would need to play this key, for example, I'll just go back to this one and I'll do like a double note, and it plays a little bit louder. You can kind of hear the difference in sound. It doesn't really sound too much like it, but it does tend to work for me. That's kind of what I do. But yeah, but in this case, I am going to actually make it two, because we had a little bit extra there. So if I start from the very first octave in double bass, first octave in double bass, second octave in double bass, and this one we'll start the piano actually, instead of using it as double bass. First of piano and second of piano. And that covers everything. So that will be it. Alright. So I'm going to let's actually go about making the thing here. So in the beginning of the thing, these all kind of line up almost. The important part comes to spacing out when the notes play. So let's just first put down these notes. This is the first, so let's go here. The first note is this one, and the double bass. Ooh. So we're gonna get the double bass, and we're going to play this note. And then we're going to get this note, and then that's the beginning of piano. So we switch to piano, and I like to have the first four notes as double bass, and then anything else after that is piano. Just kind of a way to organize it for me, and then it doesn't look all super cluttered or anything like that. Piano, and then we have this one, and then we have this one, and then we have that one. And that plays a nice chord right there. Now, the tricky part comes now. Let me just expand this a bit here, and we will make this a larger player. The trick comes in measuring out when do you want the next notes to play. So the best way for me to really explain it is I would have, say like this here, the length of this space for my mouse will be 2 ticks. And the way Minecraft works is that there's redstone moves in ticks, right? So, and the standard for thing is you want to have 10 ticks per second. That's the way Minecraft runs. You have to have that in 10 ticks per second. So how do I explain this? I didn't really think about trying to explain this earlier, but basically how many ticks you want to play, how many ticks you want this space to be, for example, because they generally are the same size. For this one's a little bit different. As you can see, there's tons of different notes and stuff. Someone just shared this one with the person who asked me to make the video, just shared me this video, so I probably should look for a better one. But for the most part, you just want to follow, you know, pretty much the same speed the song is following as much as possible. Sometimes it can be a little bit faster and it'll still sound good. Sometimes you want to do it a little bit slower, but you know, it just depends on how good it sounds. So let's see, let's do the first few notes. So we'll do this one here, and we'll do like these. We'll just go up to like this section here, and then we'll see how that sounds to begin with. So let me just shrink this down so I can look at both at the same time. I don't have a dual monitor, and if doing a dual monitor, that would probably make recording this extremely bad, actually. So Alright, so 1, 2, 3, the third key, the 0. Wait, not the 0. The 4. So this key, and we'll say, we'll just say, actually let's listen to it. Dun, dun. Oh, someone messaged me earlier. Anyway, oh god, I'm gonna have to block that out actually, because I haven't released my secret video yet. That was concerning it. So yeah, that's gonna be edited. Anyway, so let's just make that 2 ticks for this amount of space, and this is about the same amount of space here, so we'll make that another 2 ticks away, and as soon as that finishes, we have the next set of ticks here, and this is 2. Oh, there's 1. Never mind. Oh, there's 2. So wait a minute. There's 2 of these notes playing at the same time. So you want to be careful, obviously, about where, what notes play at a certain time. So let's see. And then the same note plays again. So again, we'll just do another thing there. 1, 2, 3. The first, yeah, okay. So this is right note. And then we'll have the third time this one plays. Let's move that down here. And because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes playing. So actually, let's move that down here. 4, 5, 6. I like to keep them in order as to left to right kind of thing. Actually, we can move this up because, but yeah, let's do this. We're gonna switch back to this one. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's the first set that I actually said I wanted to do. So let's play that out. Okay. So that sounded decent for the very beginning, and it actually kind of sounded like it. If you kind of pay attention there, you would have heard it, kind of. So, yeah, that sounds like it. Alright, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm going to run through this and do this really quickly. Hopefully it shouldn't take me very long to put it all together. And I'll come back with the finished product. Well, I'll do it when all the notes are in, and then we'll talk about maybe tweaking any little parts or anything like that. Alright, so be back in a moment. Okay, one thing I do want to add to that, oh, I had to close it down because Fraps is weird, but oh, we'll just open that back up, and notice how we completed everything up to here, right? And that was 8 ticks, basically. And then we starting this new thing here, this new section up to here, which is starting here at tick number 8. So basically, you can kind of look at it and say, okay, I have parts of sections here that are kind of the same size. Every section, every part you go through should be the same amount of ticks if you want the whole thing to flow, because you don't want to. It's important to kind of keep with the flow of it, because then if you go at a certain speed here and then you play notes differently up ahead, then it's just gonna sound crazy. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to add about that. I'm going to continue adding, finishing this up. I am currently up to here. So like, see this one, for example, this was 8. This whole part should be 8 also. So this section is 4, 2, and 4, and 6 and 8, and then there's no new notes until this part here. So at 8, the next set of 8, so at 16, we'll start these next sections, basically. You kind of see what I'm getting at with this? Okay. Hopefully you are. Anyway, I saved it, and yeah, I'm going to continue where I left off, okay? Be back soon. Okay, so I'm back, and I managed to get the whole song into the thing here. Now, it's done, and if I play it now, which I will, that sounds pretty much like it the way it should sound. Things you can do maybe to tweak it if you look at it. Let's see. There's not really much else you could do, in all honesty. You can get creative, obviously, and add different kinds of notes. Maybe it'll sound good. I generally just try and stick to these two, like I mentioned earlier. One thing I will note about this here. See now how this last part here, it's all about the same 2 ticks almost. Just be careful, because like this part here, this part is 2 ticks, but you notice here it goes like about half as much of it. So that's what this part is here, and you just kind of have to pay attention to those kind of things. It's very simple. You just kind of follow the way it's played out in the song and whatever. Now some people might think this might be too fast or too slow. You can always adjust the spacing and see how it is. And also another thing is, even though this is 10 ticks, another tempo that this Minecraft is actually compatible with is at 5 ticks per second. It's not really compatible, but the program is good enough that it will space it out correctly and all that stuff. And you always know it's compatible by here. So, but if I play that, it's really slow. And I don't really like that, so I'll just right click to make that normal. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. It's done, and yeah. So the next thing is, after it's saved, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I'm going to export as a schematic, and this is the exporting as schematic interface. The way I have it set up, I just didn't reinstall it since my computer got fixed a while back. I didn't reinstall it until then. For any piano stuff, I am going to change it to white wool, I believe. That's what I usually do. Or is it air? Dirt's ugly, so yeah, I'll leave it as white wool. For double bass, I'll use or not. Couldn't I use? Could have sworn I could have used obsidian, or is that more? No, okay. For this, I used wood, like log. Bass drum, which I don't ever really use, I use obsidian. Snare drum, I use glass. Oh, this is the sand stuff. Okay. And for clicks, I use glowstone, but interesting. Oh, there is here. A little bit different from what I've. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. And for the walkway, I always have. Where is my ores? Diamond ore. In the circuitry, I use just regular white wool. Where's my wools? Why is it glitching out on me here? Wool, white wool. And for the ground, I use the stone brick. Not brick. Well, I think yeah, stone brick. There it is. And that's it. I remember my changes, and the way I usually do is a circular walkway. Don't compress. Actually, yeah, it's fine if you compress it and make the file smaller. If you don't, and then it just pretty much lays it out the same way. It'll make multiple levels of floors, and it'll copy the same level based on what you have here. So it's always better to compress it. So it's like brought smaller. You can include a mic track cart, so it does like this for you. I'd rather not. And include a looping option, because in case people like to listen to it, then they can loop it if they want to continue listening to it. Anyway, so that's it. I leave it at 10 ticks. You don't want to change it. And the classic is the old way. If you remember my old videos, classic is this way, and the simple walkway is whatever. Anyway, alright, so that's it. And you just export. And I will just good night until tomorrow schematic. And that's it. It's done. You have the song available to you. So I'm going to close this down. I'm going to get rid of that for now. And now what I want to do is I'm going to go into Minecraft. I'm going to log in. I'm using 1.3.2 right now. I'm not using or no, I'm using 1.2.5 or 1.3.1 instead of 1.3.12. Whatever. Anyway, so just going to start single player. I should actually make this into this, even though it's recording my whole screen, but whatever. Anyway, going to create this new web. Wake up. Oh, well, actually, hold on. I'm derping here. Let's not do that. I should have my song world. There it is. Okay, so never mind. I'm going to actually cancel this because I don't want to do anything with that. I am going to open up a new directory. Go to my Minecraft folders. App data %. It takes me to my Minecraft folder. We go to saves, and now we should have where is my song world? Samir the Night song world. Here it is. Okay, that's where I store all of my songs. Going to make a copy just to back up, just in case, and we'll leave that open, and then we're going to open up MC Edit. If you're unaware of the program, I'll put a link in the description. Just using this to pretty much upload schematics to to Minecraft World and such. Let's close this because we might actually run into a problem. Wait for that to load up, and the last thing is you just kind of upload the schematic to it. So open the level. We are going to open up the save world, choose the level.dat file, and I don't know why that's, oh, don't hit the mic. Alright, and here we are. This is my song world, and there's a bunch of songs, and it's very, very big. I kind of do 5 at a row and then move up to forward and do another 5 and just keep moving like this. The world is pretty big, but it seems like I'm actually moving in this direction, not, yeah, this way. So, oh, yeah, that's where I am anyway. So why is this here like that? Oh, wait, what did I don't know. Anyway, so we are going to place it in right next to our last song, which, let me check which one is that. There should be a sign here. Ah, my Super Saiyan 3 remake. Right. I don't know why I forgot that. So anyway, basically, I'm just going to use import. We're going to go find the schematic, which is going to be in my Minecraft Noteblock's studio song. Oh wait, we didn't. No, we did. Wait, where did we save it to? Oops. Give me a second here. I need to find out where I actually saved it. Export schematic, export, and it's saved under songs. What? Yeah, okay. Let me get rid of that. Import a level or schematic, songs, and wait a minute. Am I going crazy? Or am I just being stupid right now? x86 Minecraft Notebook songs. Okay. Sometimes it will do this. I remember this happening before, actually. Alright, what's the actual name of the song here? FF7 Goodnight. Give me a second and let me figure out what the problem is. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know what the problem was, but anyway, I saved it again on the desktop just so it'll make it easier. And here it is. And you click that, and there you go. You have the schematic in your world. You just place it down. I'm just going to make sure it's in level with everything else, because I like to have everything in a proper way here. Yeah, okay, that'll do. And that's it. And then all you do is press import, and now it's in my world, and you save. Alright, that's it. We close down MC Edit. We're going to start up Minecraft again one more time and log in. Not now. And we're going to open up the song worlds. Not the copy. Okay, and here I am in my song world, and there it is right there. Alright, let me actually again play with this in there. Very small song, so you know, whatever. I guess. Alright, let's hear it out then. Actually, don't need the slimes causing noises. And yeah, here we go. Oh. You probably can't hear that very well. Here we go. Put that to 75 like it's supposed to be. 70 or 80, that's fine. Well, actually, when I play these, I put that on 100%. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. All right, and that's it. And you can put that on loop if you want. Be warned, it kind of does it based on oh, okay, it didn't loop. I guess these things are a little bit buggy, but oh, okay, I think I might fix it there. Whatever, forget it. It's not important. But anyway, that's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah. If you have any questions, because maybe it's not really that long of a song, that it can actually reach around and do it. But yeah, that's it. All right, so if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please leave a like, favorite, subscribe, and yeah, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know. And obviously, of course, if you guys want to suggest any songs for me to play, then yeah, I'll do it right away. I'll try to. I had another song I was working on before my computer went bad, and for some reason, that did not get backed up for some reason. So I had to do that one all over again. But yeah, anyway, let's see. I'm going to just name it Good Night until tomorrow. FF7. Let's actually do this just so it's FF7. There we go. Alright. Little style there. Alright, that's it. Alright, so thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.